What's up, guys? Oh, it's been a while. Took a little bit of a hiatus. Had some personal stuff to go through. Got that taken care of. Starting to kind of get back into the swing of things, and I got a couple of things I want to talk about tonight. Nothing real serious. Just kind of a couple points to make. If you can do me a favor, jump over to the YouTube channel, The Untamed Voice, give me a like. We're getting back on board here. I'm starting to like stuff again. First off, what the hell's with the picture of Donald Trump and all the wizards holding on to a glowing rock? I understand that it was for the beginning of a counterterrorism coalition. But what the hell's up with the glowing rock and the wizards? I'm really confused. This looks like something out of the Lord of the Rings. I voted for Donald Trump. I'm starting to wonder if that was a good thing. But the thing is I think that my idea that it was going to open the door for somebody else to step in who's not a career politician and run for president, and I think that we could get somebody really good in as president now, because it's been proven that you don't have to be a career politician. You can be an orange fellow from The Apprentice, and you can make it happen. So that's the joys of social media. Anybody can do it now, and it's been proven. But the whole glowing orb wizard thing, I don't understand. I actually seen where somebody had stuck Gandalf in as one of the characters that was holding on to the glowing orb, and it didn't really change the picture much. Still made sense. So, somebody wants to jump on and explain to me the whole thing, that would be great. The other thing I got to talk about is a little bit more serious. It's this fight for 15. A lot of people out there who are... Bernie Sanders introduced a bill today, or yesterday, one or the other, to try to raise minimum wage to $15 an hour. Now, I have no problem with people making more money. That's not a problem at all. What I have a problem with is that, number one, Bernie Sanders is a crock. If you seriously believe that Bernie Sanders isn't a crock, just a bit of information for you. The guy just bought an $800,000 house on the beach somewhere. He's a one percenter, folks. If Bernie Sanders really wanted to make a huge difference, let's introduce a bill that says that we don't have to pay senators and representatives for the rest of their lives and free up tax dollars that way. That's a great idea. And maybe, just maybe, make it so that we're not paying them an absorbent amount of monies when, quite frankly, they don't deserve it. The thing about it is what they're doing for a job right now. We can transfer data instantaneously. And this is an idea that I've got that I'm going to talk about later on, but this is not the issue tonight. I really want to talk to these fight for 15. It's going to kill small businesses, folks. It's going to kill mom and pop shops. Your big cornerstones like Walmart, they're going to survive, obviously. But you're also going to see a lot of companies who are going to start moving their businesses out of the country. Why? Because they'd rather pay the tax to bring their goods back in and still make more profit. The price of goods will go up. It's kind of like a pyramid scheme is the way you got to look at it. The people on top are always going to be the ones making the money. Everything trickles down. You start giving people $15 an hour. The next thing you know, you're going to be paying $8 for a gallon of milk, $10 for whatever other goods. They're going to go through the roof because the people who are in charge are not going to take that hit in their pocket. It's not going to go to them. It's still going to come to the consumer. So yeah, you're going to make more money, but you got to pay more for everything. Small businesses are going to be run out. Companies are going to leave the country. A $15 minimum wage, $7.25 is not a living wage, understandable. But a kid, think about it this way: a kid who is 16 years old goes to McDonald's, gets a job, a part-time job, has to make $15 an hour, and he's making the same as the 35-year-old who's busted his ass for 25 years or 20 years of his life to get to where he's at. And yeah, he's making $15 an hour, but $15 an hour is a good, good amount of money in a small community. And now he's making the same amount as the 16-year-old who's working part-time at McDonald's. People, the American way is that you bust your ass to get to where you want to be. If you're not willing to bust your ass to get to where you want to be, then minimum wage is where you're going to be. And obviously that's not a living wage. If you bust your ass and you don't settle in life, you go after things, you go after your goals, you can find success. It's there. It's there to be grabbed. You just have to be willing to go out and get it. The idea that somebody making you pay or get paid $15 an hour, it does nothing to promote work ethic. I don't want to see people living in poverty, but I also don't want to pay $8 for a gallon of milk so that people who don't want to go out and bust their ass and fight their way up the chain make the same amount of money as the people who have been. It's just my thoughts. It's going to piss you off. We'll talk about it more later. This one's getting a little long, so do me a favor, jump over, like the YouTube channel, and let me know what you think. Give me your ideas. If you got anything that you want me to talk about, anything, I'm down. I'm wide open. Let's have some fun with this. Two fingers. We'll see you next time.